Okay, Don, love y'all, bro. Y'all don't know how much I grew up on y'all. 1050. Pops was coming in. Shout out to my boy Dom. You couldn't make it. Love y'all. Peace.
So before we start, honestly, just wanted to say we're really happy to be at the Michael K. Show retirement party. It's tremendous.
Dave, hang on. Dave, he's not retiring.
Oh, that's
he's not retiring.
Really?
Yeah, no, it just feels like he should be retiring, but he's not retiring.
Oh. All right, well, whatever the reason is, Michael, congratulations. It seems terrific. It seems
This
terrific.
is really, let me tell you something, 20 years. 20 years. Did you know Mike and the Mad Dog only went 19 years?
Yeah, that's why we went 20.
Congratulations, you finally beat them at something.
All right. Did you know, this is true, not many people know this, you select few will now know this, that Chris Carlin was actually offered the job to produce the show at the very beginning.
This is true. This is true.
Oh yeah.
With Michael. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
It's true. I gotta admit, it was a pretty long proposition for me because I didn't think it would last. I thought, if these guys can't make Wally and the Key last, how are they going to make this last? So it was another in a long line of awesome career decisions I have made.
You'd still have a full head of hair if you took the job.
Yeah, those were the glory days. Where is the newest Radio Hall of Famer, Christopher Mad Dog Russo? There he is. Dog, we're so happy for you. Incredible achievement. Congratulations.
Heartfelt. You don't even remember. I interned for you as a young man, handsome young man. And you used to slap me on the bottom before every show and be like, let's go, Davey, here we go. Very true, very true.
Now, listen, I don't know if you guys got to...
That Keith Elias is going to be good.
I don't know if you guys got to hear it a few weeks ago, but Chris gave an amazing speech in Chicago at his induction, where he was thanking his family and everybody involved in his success. And I have to know this, that when you're in such an incredible moment like that, and you're thinking back on a 40-year career, you've got your family and friends in attendance, and you're getting emotional, does that moment mean more to you than when Mike fell asleep on the air and that video went viral? Say something funny. Say something funny. Here's the thing. You and I both know, not the first time it happened.
You are funny. Good afternoon, everybody. How are
you? You will hear a lot from Mr. Russo in a bit, but you and I both know, not the first time it happened.
Got a real cut of Parmesan.
Dog used to come to me during a break at 1:20, and he would say, listen, I need a little help today. Big fella, little low in the energy. What did you order him for lunch? And I would say, well, listen, I ordered him, he wanted a veal parm hero and a couple of slices. Veal parm hero? He will be night-night by 3 o'clock. It's kind of true. It's kind of true. Anyway.
It's true now.
Dog is going to be out here in a little bit. We appreciate him being here tonight. What an amazing job. Well, quite honestly, as you can see, we've got notes. We put a lot of prep into this toast tonight.
We did. We got together yesterday, had a phone call, had a sheet that we were working with, sending it back and forth. And quite frankly, we realized this is more prep than you put in the entire 6 years you've been on the show.
7 years, I think.
So, you know, the other night, that video, can we talk about that video for a second? After the Commanders win, for those who didn't see it, Bob mentioned it, Peter was shirtless on Twitter. And that was something. It
was troubling, but what we did not realize is that was an audition for Teen Wolf 3. So I think you're going to get the role. It was outstanding work.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, really, just wonderful.
That's trimmed, by the way. That's trimmed.
I don't know if you know this. I actually heard the start of the show today. You were on time, which is a tremendous rarity. So from everyone at ESPN, we thank you for that. We know you've not been overly anxious to come back to the studio since the whole pandemic started in March of 2020.
And listen, I think a lot of people feel that way. You're anxious about health. You're anxious about, making sure that you stay healthy the entire time. And look, if you had a 2-block commute to a building with nobody in it, you would be concerned as well.
Not a lot I can say there.
Now, I think everyone at ESPN, we have a tremendous affection for Peter Rosenberg. We really do.
I think that's true. I mean, look at Peter. Look at him. He looks like what my thumb would look like if I drew a little beard on it.
What we also know about Peter is he's, as they say, a pillar. A pillar, can I say that? In the hip-hop community, a pillar. All the years of Hot 97, right? Is Ebro here? No.
What's up, Ebro?
So you're great friends at Hot 97. Nowhere here.
No, they were. I'm being serious. They were both actually booked tonight.
That's what they told you. So anyway, we know you put an album out last year entitled Marcus Smart after your favorite Celtic.
It was a single called Marcus Smart, but yes.
Well, my notes say album. So for this moment and moving forward tonight, it's an album.
Yeah.
All right?
And listen, the reviews were... Did it get reviewed? Were the reviews? Okay. The reviews, well, let's put it this way. Even Marcus Smart called Peter and was like, bro, rename that garbage Ben Simmons, okay?
Now, this is wonderful news. We're happy to celebrate it together. Peter's engaged, which is just so exciting. To the lovely Natalie, who, by the way, adores me. I don't like, adores me. She's amazing from what I've heard. And we keep wondering, how did this happen exactly?
How did he do it? I mean,
right?
But I gotta tell you, I never had a ton of success with women. I mean, Peter is an inspiration because here's a guy who collects wrestling t-shirts, currently collects baseball cards. Let's be honest, he has done everything possible to repel women, and yet they keep coming back. So, listen, on behalf...
This is the last one. This is the last one.
Okay, whatever you have to tell yourself. Listen, more than anything, and listen, I know there are a few of you out here, for us in the loser community, Peter, you keep hope alive, buddy boy. Thank you, Peter. We owe you a debt of thanks for that. By the way, did we ever settle whether or not Peter had given RJ his wedding present yet? Had that happened yet? I mean, technically you have a year. Did you give it to him?
Up or down, RJ?
RJ, did you get a present?
He got it.
He says yes.
How long did it take?
So we thought long and hard about a good comparison for Peter.
RJ!
Jr.
We thought long and hard for a good Peter Rosenberg comparison. Like Peter Rosenberg is to gift giving.
As Tim Tebow is the quarterback game?
Yeah, that's what we decided.
Yeah.
You want a playoff game?
Yeah, he's a real winner.
By the way, is it awkward having RJ here considering he blew off the entire show like a piece of lint?
He knows the future.
More than one.
Moved on to the morning show with you guys. You know what? I think it's time to get to Don La Greca.
Don La Greca! Don La Greca. Everybody loves Don La Greca, right? Yeah. Well, we got some material on Don La Greca. You know this. Michael, you know this. You're next, by the way. This man, this is amazing. Childlike, really. An allowance every week. His wife was great. Nancy gives him a stipend every Monday morning. Count it out. And this money is now supposed to last for 7 days.
So this is true. Like, there's like no ATM card, nothing like that.
No, he doesn't even own a wallet.
Wow. I mean, Don, honestly, Craig Carlin has more control of his household finances than you do.
Whoa! I don't know if that was checked by management, but I'm allowed to move around the community freely. He's also allowed to travel to Canada, which is nice.
So much at a conference call.
So, we thought this is really the perfect and only job Don could ever really do.
Yeah, you guys think about this. Think about this for a second. Could Don ever do any other job than this?
No.
No,
You know what?
So I mean, we had a couple of ideas, but we're just wondering how they would go.
So we put our heads together and came up with a list of other jobs for you, Don, and how you might react at said jobs.
Okay.
All right?
Could Don be a priest? Like, can you imagine Don in confession? No, you're not forgiven. You're dead to me. Jesus doesn't love you.
How about a sanitation collector? Right? Don could go from house to house and say something like, "Look at this garbage! Look at this garbage!"
What about like therapist? If you were somebody's therapist, like you see you sitting there. Oh yeah, I'd like to find your inner child and kick his little ass.
Or we thought about maybe a book reviewer. Like, these are not Little Women. They're normal-sized women. What do you call Little Women? To hell with all of you.
Little Women, more like Big Disappointment.
And where is Ed Kranepool right now?
Ed Kranepool!
What about air traffic controller? I don't care if they crash. It's my lunchtime.
Maybe a librarian where it's supposed to be nice and quiet. Can you point me in the direction of the sports section? I'll point you right over there. I've read every one of those books, and if you don't read them, well, then go to hell.
And finally, bomb diffuser. Like, you imagine Don trying to cut wires. Cut the green wire! And he cuts the red wire, and everybody blows. Like, Don, what would blow up more, Don or the bomb itself?
So, from Don, via us, we would just like to turn to ESPN's management and say thank you. Thank you for having this station on the air, so Don doesn't have to do any of these.
Exactly.
Any of these jobs.
Exactly. Young man to be on the streets of Hawthorne, New Jersey.
And one last one.
Out behind Clixies.
One last one for now. You know the story where he crapped himself in Calgary? That happened.
It happened.
All over his pants. You're good tonight though, right? Clean?
I'm good. So
Okay,
far, yeah.
Great. Terrific.
If ENN goes along, though, anything can happen.
When you start wearing the Depends, tell him about them too.
Tell Michael?
Yeah, he won't be far behind.
I'll tell you what, as soon as they become a sponsor on the show, you know one of us is wearing them.
And you won't get paid for the spots. All right. So now we're moving over to Michael.
Who does not look like he is enjoying this in the least.
You all right, Michael? But we've decided that we're going to do something that'll put you right in your comfort zone. every 60 to 90 seconds, to make you comfortable, we're just gonna yell out a random Yankee name.
Yeah.
Right? Like at any moment, we can just, Mike Pagliarulo, just to keep you engaged.
Yep.
Did you hear about this kind of Falefa thing today, by the way? Yeah, that seems like a good idea. Really good idea. Yeah. He's a good defensive shortstop. So, this is prior to me really arriving at the station, but just in the infancy stages, you decided to settle down. Now, a little later in life, you're an older man at the time.
Ish.
Yeah.
Ish.
At the time.
Well, now he's older now, yeah. It's clear you made the right decision. Like, Jodi's she's terrific.
She's incredible.
Yeah, she's lovely, really.
She's incredible.
And your two great
Hey,
children.
Jody, there she is. Take it all in.
And very sparkly also. Very sparkly. Now you go after my children, even in a roast. I won't do that. I'm better than that. I'm better than you. So I won't. So Callie, Charlie, have these beautiful, phenomenal children. We're proud of you for that. And it moves quickly, doesn't it? Yeah, all of a sudden you're going to wake up and they're going to be, I don't know, what do you think, Chris? Get married?
I mean, honestly, you're going to blink, and all of a sudden, Callie's going to be getting married, and I can't imagine how special that moment's going to be when she is wheeling you down the aisle.
It's funny because it's true.
Yeah. Not meant to be.
Love you, Michael.
Mean, but Michael, ready? Jesse Barfield. There you go.
He's back. He's back.
Now we got you. All right, so we joke around a lot about Michael being a little, what do you say, thin-skinned at times.
A little thin-skinned,
Yeah.
but honestly, there are times where even Kevin Durant is like, calm down, bro, not that serious. Roy Smalley. Any better? You okay?
People think that it's an act. Like Michael, he must eat shrimp, he must eat Whoppers, he eats these things and it's an act on the air. No, it's not. It's not. He has a bizarre eating act, almost like those of a child, like a little child. No condiments, never had shrimp. It's amazing.
He truly is the only man who would go to Nobu and order chicken fingers, and they bring it to you. Because you open all these doors in the restaurants in the city. It's amazing.
We imagine even Charlie's like, Dad, this is
Dad, enough.
embarrassing. Like, it's time for
Chicken fingers? Really?
eat like an adult. Graham Lloyd. Peter, we're talking baseball. Try to stay engaged here if you could. That's right.
Peter, baseball, wake up.
Yeah.
Wake up.
Really,
Baseball.
Christopher Lloyd?
Well, listen, we all know that there was a scary moment a few years back where you had the vocal cord issues, and we were all very, very concerned for you. That was not. We were all very concerned for you because it's got to be incredibly difficult to be facing, what is in front of you at that point, what's been your livelihood. But I do have to ask this question. Do you ever wonder, when you're sitting there and Don is making an analogy on the Knicks to the St. Louis Blues third line, and Peter is talking about the Commanders' quarterback situation, that you think, do those guys actually come and cut the vocal cords, and will they do it on a house call for these two guys? You have to wonder.
Hank Bauer. We got you back? Hank Bauer. Only people that have more time off from their job are the unemployed. All right. Michael.
Don't even with that. What are you talking about? No vacation.
What do you mean? I was there in May and then back in September. I don't know what you could possibly mean. I think it's fair to say this, that your vacation has gotten out of hand.
Michael.
Yeah, completely out of hand.
Michael, let's be honest. When Francesa heard your vacation was from June to September, he fired his agent immediately, and he's retired. What? Oh, Francesa's not retired? Yeah, he has a podcast?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I hadn't heard about that. Sorry.
Even Jacoby Ellsbury was like, how much time does he get off from work?
And he makes how much? Brian Doyle. No? Anything? All right.
So, in sincerity, though, I think we all would agree that probably next to the two of us, you're right up there as far as the great talk show host in all of New York.
There's no question. Yeah, I mean, Michael, you are the greatest talk show host in New York City, bar none. You know what? You're the Gary Cohen of talk show hosts.
That was.
Wow, the crowd is turning ugly.
Winner, chicken dinner.
Dave?
Yeah, Chris.
I think that we actually have to say something nice.
I think that we didn't want to, but
Right.
management said that we should at this moment say something appropriate.
In all sincerity here, the thing that I think about, I was driving last week out in Michigan, and I was listening to the show on the app. That's the ESPN New York app, for those who are unaware.
Very easy to download.
And the word that just comes to mind in listening to you guys is joy. Joy. And I think we can all agree that we have not experienced a ton of joy over the last few years. But I listen to these guys, and immediately I'm smiling, I'm laughing, and I'm having a good time. And it made me think about the fact that joy creates community. It strengthens community. And this is what Sports Talk Radio is all about. It is the single most community-building medium that is out there right now. And when I hear these guys, I feel like I'm home. It doesn't matter where I am, I'm home. And daily, that joy builds when I get to hear the show. And I know that this whole audience, this sold-out place at the Palladium, which, honestly, the fact that you guys continue to listen to the show and to continue to support everything, I know they can't thank you enough, and I'm sure they will, but more than anything, just thank you. You make us laugh, you know, you bring us into your lives, and you really just show us what you're all about. As Michael is checking his phone, as I am having this very deep moment.
Well, that's the point. Simulate the show.
Yeah.
It's a very serious email that he's checking.
Chris, I heard every word you said, and I really appreciate it.
It was from one of our bosses. Was it get him off the stage? Yeah.
Yeah, more or less. So, I'd like to say something nice. And I think I'm known as the nice one. Yes. What you guys might not realize, I've been at a number of stations in my radio career. And I mean this sincerely, genuinely, there's a lot of awful people in radio. Like people that I wouldn't want to invite in my home. People I wouldn't want to invite to my kid's bar mitzvah. Even guests that don't give much of a gift. But I'm fortunate. I think everyone at the station, like we have an amazing camaraderie at the station, and I you know, we joke around on the air and even off the air, and that's fine. But like these are three really good friends of mine, and you know, when I had COVID really bad, after Michael scolded me for not getting the booster, he was texting me every day, and I think part of that is because he really cared, and part of it is because he was terrified he was going to get it and wanted to know what was happening exactly with me.
When was the last time we had contact?
But they're friends, and you know, Peter and I text, and Michael and I text, and Don and I, and we're constantly in touch. So, you know, what you hear on the air is true. We give each other a hard time, and we certainly mess around a lot. But I think we, as a station, all consider ourselves to be very fortunate to be so tight and to be such good friends. So congratulations.
Congratulations. Thank you, guys.
Phenomenal man.
Now, once again, we'd like to remind you that Dave and I have absolutely nothing to do with what Rick
Just walk
DiPietro
off
has
the
to
stage.
say.
You should just be off the
Yeah,
stage.
we would like We would like the disclaimer again, so that management can hear it once more. The views and opinions expressed by Rick DiPietro in no way represent those of Chris Carlin and Dave Rothenberg, families, or subsidiaries. The material you're about to hear has been not approved or reviewed by us. We disavow any and all offensive language and sentiments, and will not be legally responsible for verbal signature of Chris Carlin.
Do it! Do it! Do it!
And here
Do
it
it!
is.
Do it! Do it! Do it! Do it! Do it! Wow! I thought quarantine lasted forever. Holy! I'd like to first start by thanking Lane Bryant for dressing Dave and Chris. Thank you, Lane Bryant. And for Steve Harvey dressing Ryan Hurley. Hey, Ryan, step out. Steve Harvey collection right there, boys. Steve Harvey collection. All right, here we go. Let's get down to business, okay? So everyone knows, all jokes, okay? All jokes. No one get offended. No one get crazy. All jokes. I can't believe how many people are here to celebrate the Michael K. Show's 20th anniversary. It's an honor to be here and pay my respects to the great Michael K. and his training wheels, Don and Peter. That's not my words. No, hey, Don, that's not my words. Don't get angry. I love you. About race with you. There's really no place I'd rather be on a Friday night wearing a suit after waking up at 2 o'clock in the morning for the last 5 days. No place. I love it. Sitting in 3 hours of traffic. It's great. With no car service. Thanks, Don, for the car service. That's what happens when Sauce Gardner steals all the money. Oh, I'll lay it all on the table tonight, Donnie! What a special night for these three special guys. You know what, guys, and everyone in attendance, I think the real beauty of this show and why it's been the best show on radio for the last 20 years is that these guys aren't afraid to bring you into their lives. They bring you in part of the K-Show family. We were with Michael when he spoke to his beautiful wife, future wife, Jody Applegate, for the first time. The first time he pretended to gag down a delicious Whopper.
Yep.
Or the first time he lost a bet and had to dye his hair, which actually made him look more handsome. Those football pics on this show are so penal, aren't they? It's amazing. We were with Peter during his very predictable divorce. Hell! Hey! Stop it! Hell! I'm trying to finish the joke, damn it! Hell! I was more surprised when I found out Carlin slept with a CPAP machine. But I gotta be honest. My favorite thing might be Don sharing with us all that he and his amazing wife Nancy only have relations on anniversaries. It got me thinking. It really got me thinking. Is there anything more useless than Don's junk in between anniversaries? Yep! Our sales department! Oh yeah! Love you, Pete. I love you. Hey, your bangs look fantastic. I'm glad you blew those out. Oh, I'd say it's time to end it. It's the station's assistant program director, John Winthrop's here. Where are you, John? Step out.
I didn't know this was happening.
Johnny, where are you, buddy? Where are you? Step out here. Everyone needs to see your beautiful face. Come on, Johnny. There he is. For those of you here that don't know John, okay, there's two things in life that John loves more than anything else in the world. No. The first is making babies, okay? This man has so many kids that Nick Cannon's like, dude, this guy needs a vasectomy. And then, of course, the second thing is Disney. The man loves Disney so much, he did a Zoom meeting yesterday in Mickey Mouse sweatshirt in front of a Lady in the Tramp painting and allegedly wearing Lady Disney underpants. Semi-true. So I think they were Little Mermaid. The only person that's taken more from Disney is Stephen A. Really, it's true. Hey, you guys, really, it's amazing. All the celebrities that were here today. Joe Torre here today. David Cohn was here today. Sauce Gardner, we paid him. He was here today. The Mad Dog Russo is here today. Seriously, Michael, you lost to him? Really? The chutzpah. The chutzpah that you lost to this guy. Chris, I know how it is working with an egomaniac, man. I do it every day. It's exhausting. Exhausting. I'm tired. I'm tired. All right, that's enough. That's enough. Let's get to the men of the hour, okay? We'll start with Peter. What can I say about Peter that hasn't already been said about the male nipple? Both hairy, useless, and let's be honest, unimpressive heart. The only thing Peter knows less about than sports is the G-spot. He just figured as where his favorite rapper parked his car. Peter has disappointed more women than the Daily Dawn. I bet Nancy wishes she got a Daily Dawn. Or better yet, a Daily Dave Forgetty. Too close. And finally, there's a man that we're all really here to see. My best friend. The man I love and adore. It's been said by many, if Vince Scully, Howard Stern, and George Clooney had a baby, and that baby was unfortunately pulled out of the womb with forceps by his head, it would be the great Michael K. It's long, not big. It's long, not big. I love you, Michael. In all seriousness, though, I love you guys. You know how much I love the show. Hopefully we can all come back together in 5 years to celebrate your 25th anniversary and light more money on fire. Thank you.
Yes. Great job, guys.
Great job. Rick DiPietro.
Wow.